Hi guys, and welcome back to our FIFA 21 Sunderland Road to Glory career mode. So in this episode, we're going to be rounding off the month of December 2022. Now, I'm going to be doing it quite differently to usual because of time constraints. Plus, I want to get this month over with as quickly as possible, just before Christmas, so then I can leave it a few days after this episode, so then you guys can get your suggestions in for transfers and selling players, etc. Because of course, after this month, we're going into the transfer window. So the way I'm going to do this episode is we're going to be quick simming 2 games, we're going to be playing 2 games, and then we're going to watch 1 game as well. So we're going to quick sim the opening game of the episode against Watford, who are currently bottom or second bottom of the league. We're going to play the game away from home against Burnley at Turf Moor, because they are currently in 9th, I do believe. Leeds are around mid-table, so we are going to watch that one. We're going to quick sim the game against Wolves, and then we're going to end the episode by playing the game against Spurs, who we did actually play in the last episode as well, where we drew 2-2. But of course, after this episode, we will be heading into the transfer window. So as of right now, we currently have 5.75 million. Now, there's not really a massive amount we can do with that amount of money to improve the squad we already have. We already have a very, very good and balanced squad. But there is probably one player I would like to sell, and that will more than likely be Sissoko, because we already have Bellingham, Bright and Carvalho and Gravenberch in the centre. And I think the only players who I really need around at that point are maybe players who come from the youth squad or the youth academy, who can maybe just chip in and just sit in behind those 4 and just improve as the days and months go by. But I'm not entirely sure where exactly we need to improve. Maybe a centre-back, because of course Willis is injured for 3 months, although he will probably be back come mid-February or the end of February or even early March. So it doesn't have to be a drastic signing at all. And he is only backup as well. But if there's anyone you do think we should sell or buy, of course, let me know. Wyatt as well, who we did confirm the sale of him in the last episode, he'll be going as well. We'll probably get an extra million for that, or maybe about 900, 800k, which will push us up to 6.5, 6.6 million. So that's what we're working with at the minute. And if we have a look at Sissoko, if we do put him on the transfer list now, he's worth 6 million. So we might be able to get a little bit more for that, or for him, should I say. We'll add him to the transfer list, and then maybe we might even get an offer in this episode, which is a shame, really, because I found him really good in the Championship. But now we've got Fletcher, Carvalho, Gravenberch, Bricey as well. And of course, Bellingham coming through, he's not going to get a look in, and he's only going to, keep taking up quite a bit of cash from the wage budget, and he's not getting games, so it's not really worth it. But let's head towards the first game of the episode against Watford, which we are going to quick sim. Now, we will be using our full strength squad for this because we have an entire week up until the next game. So we're going to be quick simming it. Hopefully it's good enough. And we do win by 3-1. Pedro, Fletcher gets himself a double as well. And they do get a consolation. In fact, they actually went in front with Dennis to make it 1-0, but we come back to win by 3-1. Lovely start to the episode. And the draw of the next round in the Europa League has just come about. We are going away from home against Standard Liège. It just come up on the right-hand side, I do believe. Yes, Standard Liège. That'll be quite an interesting one. Let's see who else is in there. We can see you got the likes of Sevilla, Real Sociedad. You got Wolfsburg in there, Feyenoord, Braga, Roma, and Leicester in there as well. A really interesting draw. Probably favours us a little bit. Standard Liège, of course, I'm not underestimating them, but we could have had a lot worse a draw than that. But this is the side we're going to go with against Burnley at Turf Moor. Only the one change from our usual starting 11, or at least our first team starting 11. Bellingham is going to come in for Carvalho. He's impressed me a lot over the last couple of games where we do play him. So he will be starting alongside Gravenberch in the middle as we do take on Burnley. Let's get into it. And here we are away from home at Turf Moor, a really old school ground. I have been there a couple of times before. Really good old school stadium. I love those kind of stadiums. If I remember correctly, last time I went, they had sort of wooden seats in the away stand. It was many years ago last time I went, but it really did have that old school feel to it, and I really, really enjoyed that. But away from that, we do need to get 3 points here to keep on this brilliant run of form. Burnley doing decent themselves, currently in 9th place. We're in 7th. Can we take advantage of this and get a victory? Nelson straight away driving down this left-hand side after nicking it off his man. Come on, make a move in the middle. I can see João Pedro maybe making a late run in there. It's a really easy ball, far too close to the keeper. Lamptey out wide for Madueke. I can see Mavropanos making a run there, strangely. He is coming down this right side. Can he maybe provide a ball in there? There's a man free in the middle. This is poor defending. Oh, we've hit the side netting. That was horrendous defending. I have no idea why Mavropanos made that run. It was a great cross. They completely let French roam free, and he's missed a massive opportunity there. Hopefully that isn't the start of things to come in this episode. Well in, great interception. Can we knock it on? Yes, we can. Frenchie. And again, one more time onto Pedro. Big touch, take it away from him. Still, João Pedro, can he finish it? Surely, yes, he can. It's 1-0. It's a beautiful finish. It's beautiful link-up play between Frenchie and João Pedro. And he gets another to his tally. Come on. It was coming. We've dominated the opening 10 minutes of this game. We've peppered that goal, and that's a lovely finish again from Pedro. 1-0 in the early stages. The perfect start. Gravenberch now spreads the play lovely onto Denver Hume. It's a great first time pass there for Nelson. Driving forward, I can see. Movement in the middle. Surely, is this going to be 2? No, it's not. Keeper does brilliantly well to get there first. Bellingham now twisted and turning. Spread the play if he can. Lovely ball out wide for Madueke. And he's just left the ball for some reason. No idea why. What the hell was that? And now they're going to counter-attack here. Eric Peters, who must be like 35 now, surely. He's been about for a long time. Decent build-up play this, though. Peters down the line. Berringer getting to him. Well played. Now, can we get a counter-attack of our own? Make your move, please. We'll lose the ball again. This is a really scrappy game. Well, at least it's turning into one. It's a great ball in. It's knocked away by Denver Hume. It's been blocked, and it's 1-1. Oh, it's their first chance of the game. It's poor defending. We couldn't clear our lines. And we've been punished for it. We kept losing the ball, giving it to them time and time again. That was a great block originally by Mavropanos, but it fell perfectly for the Burnley man. Back on level terms again, somehow. Go to him, go to him, go. No foul, no foul, no foul. Well in. And again, get there first, come on. Oh, he's been turned, wrestled away from the ball. Adebayo, Westwood now, they're starting to create something. Oh, it's one of those. I feel like a switch has been flicked. Great challenge there by Hume, though. Let's break, let's break, let's break. Take it down the centre, down the centre. Help him out, help him out, help him out. That's a great challenge. Knock it on one more time towards Gravenberch. Can we maybe get one last chance in this game? It is Frenchie, still Frenchie. Can he dig one out? He can, and it's a easy save just before half-time. And the half-time whistle does go, and it's just one of those where we really could go into this half-time break 3 or 4 goals to the good, but it ends up being 1-1. We need to start making the most of our chances, and I'm saying this in almost every episode now. Play it through, that's a great ball, that for João Pedro, wrestling away from his man. Keep going, some big touch, there we go. Can he pull it back? He tries to surely finish. It's been plotted again from Madueke, blocked again. Oh, this isn't our day, is it? It's not going to be our day. Oh, there's a man over the top, I can see him. Get the block in, well played, Mavropanos. Help him out, can he find João Pedro? Yes, he can. Surely, keep going, son, you have to finish this. Surely, finish it, please. It is, it's 2-1. Just under the hour mark, and João Pedro doubles his tally for the game. Get in. It was a desperate challenger on the halfway line from Mavropanos, because if he managed to get that through ball through him, then we would have been in big trouble. It would have been 2-1 in Burnley's favour, but he manages to time the tackle perfectly, and we managed to score up the other end. Come on, let's add to this now. It's a good chance. Now it's Herman who's just come on. Herman the German. Get it away. That's a great ball. That into the back post. And what the hell is Van der Voort doing there? It's straight at him at the near post. He's threw himself to the floor. That is awful goalkeeping. And I have seen comments about Van der Voort recently, by the way. I'm starting to agree a little bit because he's been absolutely awful. He's only young, he will get better, but since we've come to the Premier League, he's made a good 3 or 4 errors like that. That is awful goalkeeping. Absolutely awful. Ricky J. Jones, Patrick Roberts and Brycey are all going to come on for the final 20 minutes of the game. See if we can maybe snatch a winner here, and we absolutely deserve it. They've had 2 chances and scored 2, Burnley, in this game, but they are starting to put the pressure on now. Getting to him. Well played, Mavropanos. He's been great today. It has to be said. Some great challenges, great interceptions. It's a good ball down the line as well. Can he send his man? Oh, it ends up being a brilliant ball, this. If he can get there first, he can. It is Nelson. He wrestles away from his man. It's still Nelson. Still Nelson. Can he pull it across goal? He tries to. And again, dink it across. Touch. Finish. Surely shoots. This is painful. This is absolutely painful. He's brought it down and took an age to even attempt to shoot. Oh, ball whipped in, get it away, well played. That's Brycey getting back there. He's not the biggest, but he does help us out. Can we maybe break and send Roberts, who's just come on? He should have bundles of energy here, up against Tomori, who's a quick lad himself. Can he cut inside? It is. Still Patrick Roberts. Can he pull it back? Yes, he can. For Nelson. Can he finish? Surely he has done. He's scored. It's 3-2. We've gone straight up the other end. It's a counter-attack of dreams, and it's Nelson. He thumps it home. Come on. I thought we weren't going to get any more chances in this game. That is lovely play by Roberts. He's passed it to the wrong man, actually, but I'm not going to complain. And Nelson thumps it home into the top corner. Come on, lads. Let's not mess this up now. This is going to be a vital 3 points in a long scheme of things, given that Burnley were only a place or 2 behind us. Send your man, it is Bellingham now. Can we maybe make this 4 now? Is he onside? Please say he's onside. It's Jones. Can he finish? Jones! He does finish, but he's offside. It's a lovely finish as well, to be fair. 3 minutes added on. Burnley maintaining possession at the minute. Something they haven't been doing very well at all in this game. They've been giving the ball away quite a lot, but they're holding on to it neatly here. 3 minutes have just gone. Oh, come on, please. No chances for him. It's Davies. He's coming as a sub. Oh, no. Not having this. Beringer on this side. Get it away. Get your head in it. Well in. Hoof it away. Get in. 3-2. It ended up being a really tense, hard-fought win. We got away with it in the end. Come on. But now we are going to be taking on Leeds, who are currently 16th in the league. We've just gone up to 6th, which is absolutely crazy. We are going to be watching this game. It's going to be full strength with Carvalho returning to his spot there in the middle. Let's have a look at Leeds' side. It's a relatively decent side. Rodrigo up there, Costa on the right-hand side, 2 very dangerous players. But we're going to sit back, watch, and I don't know whether I will jump in. I'll probably end up getting too tempted and jumping in anyway if we are to go down by a goal or 2. But hopefully that isn't the case. We can just sit back, watch, 3 points be handed to us in a plate. That'd be lovely. Lovely play this from Frenchie taking on his man. Still Frenchie knocks it onto Madueke. Can he get a cross in? Who's going to hold up the ball here? Looks like he is just going to hold it up. He's taking it back. He's tried to. It's Madueke again. Get the ball in, man. This is what they do a lot when you're watching games. We do have a corner now. Ball's going to get put in the box. Can we get a head in it? Yes, we can. It's 1-0 and it's Frenchie who gets it. Maybe you're just going to be sitting back and watching this and taking 3 points off a plate. Although this has happened many a time and we end up losing. We shall see though. Come on. Leeds now trying to make something happen. It's a good ball in. It's 1-1. I don't know why I talk, you know. It's their first shot of the game. And it is Rodrigo, we said beforehand, is going to be the danger man for them. Great player. Half an hour in, it's 1-1 at the stage of my life. Oh, it's a good chance though now for Leeds, just before half-time. Good challenge. And there goes the half-time whistle. And if you look at the stats, it looks really even, but half the game's been played in the Leeds half. We've made 3 clear-cut chances and haven't put them to bed, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Go on, get it away. It's a good chance for them. What a challenge that is for Pedro'S to get that one away. That's a good ball across. It's all Leeds now at the opening stage of the second half. No foul, lads. No fouls. Lingering around the edge. Please just get it away. Well in. That'll do. Oh, it's a great chance, and it's 2-1. Oh, dear. Do I jump in? Do I not? Oh, I'm going to jump in. I really don't have the time to do this, but I'm going to jump in. Down the line for Madueke straight away as soon as I've jumped in here. But look, there is nobody's in the box at all. Absolutely no one. Can we pull it back? Yes, we can! And we've scored! Immediately to make it 2-2! What a start was jumping in there. An immediate equaliser. Of course it's Pedro. It's always Pedro recently. I can't believe that. Just sent Madueke down the right-hand side. He's so much faster than him, but I didn't think he would be able to find Pedro. The runs they make are so late for strikers. You need to take it all the way down to the byline. Simple as you like. 2-2. It's Frenchie now. Try and send your man. It's a lovely ball for Nelson. Still Nelson. Still Nelson. It's the tightest of angles. He's smashed it to the keeper. I didn't want to pass it across goal. I knew I was in one of those positions where I was just going to tap it straight to the keeper. So I just leathered it to see what had happened. Is that going to be a good ball? Please don't make a mess of this, Van der Voort. Well in. Help it on. Nicely done. Help him out again. Nice play for Gravenberch. Can he knock it over the top? He does try to. For João Pedro. Big touch. Can he finish? Yes, he can. It's 3-2. What a turn of events here. So much drama at the stage of a light. And it's João Pedro. He really is on fire. I cannot say and state enough what a player he has been since we've signed him. Dinked over the top. I didn't think he'd get there. Brilliant first touch, and it's a finish that he does all the time. 3-2. We've flipped this game on its head. That's his 10th goal in the Premier League. He hits double figures. Pedro's on fire. Your defence is terrified. Pedro's on fire. We got on the break here. This is what we're doing, is catching them on the break constantly. Oh, surely Cooper isn't as quick as Frenchie. It's still Frenchie. Is it going to be another for our man? I think it is. Surely. Oh, my God. No, that's the best save I've ever seen in my life. Jesus Christ. That was ridiculous. But now, here is a great chance for Leeds to maybe get a ball into the box. It's Shackleton now. Go over to him. No foul, no foul. Well in. Lamptey, knock it on, knock it on. Oh, it's been tackled here. 5 minutes to go. No foul, no foul. Well in again. Mavropanos, you're so good. Now it is Madueke. Here we go. Look at the pace we've got on this counter-attack. What are they doing here? They're all over the place. Madueke's going to go all alone. Look how quick he is. Madueke. It's a beautiful finish. It's 4-2. They cannot cope with the counter-attacker dreams. Get in. The pace we've got up top now is absolutely ridiculous. Frenchie's acceleration sprint speed is at 99 each. Madueke's in the 90s. Pedro'S, I think, late 80s. You've got Nelson, who's in the 90s as well. We've just got so much pace up top. I mean, you've got an ageing defence there and a slow defence, should I say, for Leeds. They're just not going to be able to cope with. Balls in behind. 4-2. What a game this has turned out to be. Lovely football, this. It's like Barcelona. Lovely. Can we maybe send our man as well? Yes, we can. It is Pedro. One more time towards Frenchie. Boom, bang, bish. And he's offside. I should have just shot with Pedro. I felt sorry for Frenchie because I've been giving so much attention to Pedro. I knew he was offside. I knew it the second I clicked it. I was being cocky because there was so much one-touch passing going on beforehand. It's close. It's literally a knee hair offside. And it's been called. And there we go, full time, 4-2. It's another dramatic game to add to the long list that we have already stacked this season in terms of dramatic games. And there we are, still in our Sunderland kit. And that win against Leeds actually sees us up to 5th. We're climbing, guys. We are absolutely climbing after such a terrible start to the season when we couldn't buy a win for the opening 4 or 5 games. We were losing and drawing games. But now we've really got into a rhythm. And we're absolutely smashing teams. Well, I say smashing, we're still conceding, but we're managing to grab points all over the shop. But now we are going to be taking on Wolves, 16th place Wolves, with a quick sim game at the Stadium Light. It's probably going to be our second string squad, given the fitness of the lads. Yeah, this is going to be the team with Sims and Jones up top, Gooch, Roberts on the wings, with Bellingham and Bryce in the middle, and Miranda. Hume, it was pointed out to me in the last episode in the comments that, you know, why did you use Hume as centre-back? Of course, as you guys know, Willis is injured, so we don't really have any other options, and the other lads have just played in the previous games, so they're exhausted. So Hume is a good player, 79 rated. I love that. I can't believe we managed to hit his potential sort of peak and past it by quite some distance as well. But let's quick sim this game. Is this side enough to beat Wolves? Come on, we had such a good episode. Don't ruin it now. Don't ruin it now. When we lose, of course we do. It's Alcacer who scores a late one. Jones got an equaliser after Podence scored after just a couple of minutes, but it finishes 2-1 to Wolves. But now we are going to be rounding off the month of December and this episode as well with a game against Spurs at Spurs. We're currently in 6th. We are in 7th. If we win this game, we're going to be ending the year of 2022 in the top 6, which is just absolutely crazy. We did play them in the last episode. We were 2-1 down and we managed to score right at the death. Madueke making it 2-2. They do have such a good side, as you can see. They have Firmino as well on the bench, but this is the side we're going to go with. It's our straight normal starting 11. There's nothing being played around with here. I'm just going to go for our best side. Let's get into it. And here we are, away from home against Spurs. I love this ground. I've never been. I'd love to go someday to Spurs' new ground. It looks absolutely amazing. A beautiful ground. But will it be a beautiful result come the end of this game for us? Harry Kane onto Ali, who was a nightmare to deal with in the last game we played them in. They've got a lot of pace as well on this side, so the counter-attack of dreams isn't on as much as if we were playing the likes of Leeds. They've got the offside trap on as well, as we just saw there. Which could be a bit of a problem, but we could take advantage of it. Can he get there first? Graven Birch, it nearly falls for Frenchie as well. It's going to be a tight game, this. I can already feel it. Great challenge there. Brilliant challenge, in fact. Now it is Graven Birch. Can he spread the play towards Nelson, or is that a bit too much on it? No, it isn't. He does keep it in. Can he get an early ball in? He does drive it towards French. And we're going to get a corner from that, you would think. We do. And Dele Alli is down. I would never normally celebrate a play getting injured. What a challenge that was as well. From Adebayo, absolutely smashing him there. But he is injured. You think he might have to come off. He is. And that gets rid of a really important Spurs player. French whips in the corner. Can we get ahead? Yes, we can. Great save, still in the box. It's in. It's 1-0. We've managed to bury it. And who is it? Is it Pedro again? It is Pedro again. That man isn't just on fire. He's not on fire. He's erupting. He's a volcano, this lad. Get in. I'm losing my mind. I'm delirious. It's a great ball in. Headed. It's class save by Onana. Onana. What's my name? Onana. What's my name? It looked like he handballed it at first, actually, to keep it close to him. And then he just buried it with an acrobatic finish. That's 11 goals for him. This man is a volcano. Spurs really holding onto the ball well here. They've held on to it for a long time here. Oh, no, that's going to be foul, is it? Yeah, it is. Are they going to take it quickly? No, they're not. It's a good chance here, and it's Harry Kane stood over it. Or is Lo Celso going to take it? Yes, he is. Come on. Oh, it's gone over the bar, thank God. I really want to praise our defence for how well they've done so far, but I'm scared that if I do that, they immediately make a mistake, because that always happens when they open my mouth. Grabbing Birch now, help him out, give it back towards Adebayo. He's so good at just stepping in, Adebayo. Bringing out the Spurs players. Go on, Carvalho. Make your run. There it is. It's Carvalho. Can he finish? Carvalho! Oh, what a save. I want to look at the rating of this keeper, Onana, because it's so good. I remember when we played him in the last episode, some of the saves he made were just ridiculous. But Carvalho does have a corner here towards Frenchy. Can he get a header? He can! It's in! It's 2-0! Just before half-time, and Frenchy gets in on it now. He deserves it. He's been brilliant so far this season as well. He needs to take some plaudits alongside João Pedro. It's a great ball in. He rises in between Moura and Son in the middle. He's thumped it home. 10 goals for Frenchy as well. 11 for João Pedro. This is going amazingly at the moment. Son, well played. Lamptey. It's just been an all-round great performance in this half. We need to keep it up though, because Spurs do look dangerous every time they get it. We've just defended so well. Help him out, help him out, help him out. Knock it on, knock it on. Knock it on. First time, it's it! Oh, it's another save. And there goes the half-time whistle, and it has really been a 10 out of 10 performance. Dealt with everything they've thrown at us. Played really well. We could easily, or maybe have scored one or two more with some of the chances, but their keeper has just been absolutely outstanding. Onana, what's my name, has been great. I'll get over to him. It's Son now, driving down the left-hand side. What a player he is, by the way. Oh, no, he's taken him on far too easily. No foul. Well in. Great play. I had to just give him a bit of a hit there. Let him know you're around. Turn. Go on, Pedro. Get at him. Get at him. We know you can take him on. We know you can take him on. You can take him on. Take him. Yes, well in. One more time. One more time. There we go. It is. Madueke. Put it across goal. Can anyone get there? And it's an own goal. It's 3-0. Oh, that is a ridiculous own goal for Spurs, but I will take it. Pedro did brilliantly well down the right-hand side over to Madueke. He's driven it hard across goal. The defender couldn't do too much about it, but the keeper, Onana, what's my name, who I've said is so good. He should have done a lot better there. He just let it go in. 3-0, and it looks like the FIFA gods are definitely on our side today. I never expected this result at all, given how difficult the game was against them in the previous episode. Don't get me wrong, this has actually been quite a difficult game. We've had to really work for our goals, but we've defended so well and played so much better. Ricky J. Jones, Bryce and Bellingham are all going to come on for the final 25 minutes. It's 3-0. May as well give them some game time, keep them happy, and maybe they can add to the score sheet, potentially. So, I mean, that's great defending, and we just play our way out of trouble so well. It is Bryce, though, now. We've just come on out wide towards Madueke. João Pedro, turn. Oh, that's poor. It's Ryan Sessegnon now, coming down this left side. Hold him up, hold him up. Hold him up, hold him up. So, ball in, that's yours, Mavropanos, up against Kane. Van der Voort, well played, son, get it away. That'll do. Moura tries to dink one over the top, and we cut it out again. Mavropanos has been on another level in this episode. Try and find Bryce, he does. Can he maybe slip it through towards Ricky J. Jones? Yes, he does as well. One touch, ping it, bang it, son. Oh, what an effort and what a save again. Gone for that near post. I know he's got a lot of power behind his strikes, Ricky J. Jones. What a save again by Rihanna. Just a minute left of added time. Sessegnon now. They hold on to the ball very well, Spurs. But as soon as they get into our final third, we nick it off him. And there we go. 3-0, a resounding win to put us 6th in the league. Come on. And at the end of the episode, we're not actually in 6th. We're in 5th. I've obviously misread the table beforehand. We've finished 2022 in 5th place in the league, which is mad. On 38 points, 11 points away from Manchester City, who are currently top of the table. United in 2nd, Chelsea in 3rd, Everton in 4th, Arsenal in 6th, just behind us, and Spurs and Liverpool as well. That's absolutely mad how we've turned this around. Now, the bottom 3, we have West Brom, Brighton and Watford, the usual suspects down there. But that's it, guys. So, as I mentioned earlier, start leaving down below who you think we should sell, who you think we should sign. I'm trying to be at least marginally realistic with it in terms of we're only going to have maybe about 10 million maximum, depending on if you want me to sell someone else as well as Sissoko as well. So, you know, please don't start leaving players like Mbappe, because it's not happening, unfortunately. But if you think there's someone who you think I might be able to get at this stage in career mode for around 10 million, then by all means, let me know in the comments down below. But if you have enjoyed, please hit the like button for me. It'd be massively, massively appreciated. And subscribe to the channel if you're not already to become a fully fledged member of the Sarny Army. But for now, you take care and stay Jam it.